I have a friend who wrote a book. She lived in Germany during the war. And every time I met her, she would tell me some kind of a story about how it was living in Germany as a German during the World War II. And I kept saying to her, Ella, you ought to write a book because you have a side of the war that most people don't know about in this country. And I kept saying that. She kept telling stories. This went on for weeks. And finally, she started writing things down that she would tell me. She'd tell me something, and I'd say, well, go write that down. And then she got a whole collection of things, and I helped her arrange them and put them in a book and ask her more questions and get her to write more stuff. And she ended up getting enough to actually write a book, Life in Germany during World War II.
It's her fault. She said, you gotta write it down. I was telling her stories. She said, write it down, write it down.
This book has been printed in German and sold in Germany because she had a friend over there, a relative, right?
Yeah.
That took care of that part of it. And now it's also been printed in Polish.
When they took my friend away and killed him, my Jewish friend, and he did do nothing wrong. He was just a brilliant young man. He couldn't help. He had Jewish parents and I had German parents, and he had to die before that. And I couldn't even pray for a while. I thought, why didn't God step in? Why didn't God step in? Why he had to die? And he died with many, many of them. You know, he was not alone, but still, he was about 19 years old, I think, maybe 20. I don't even know for sure. And I still cry when I think about him.
And she sings a song in German that they used to sing about bombing England, because she was trained with the German youth and she was given a lot of propaganda.
Hörte die Motoren singen, ran an den Feind, hört es in den Ohren klingen, ran an den Feind. Bomben, Bomben, Bomben auf England, Bomben, Bomben, Bomben auf England.
So I shared part of what we sang during the war when I was a kid, and it was a song about Hitler, and it went something like this. To love the Fuhrer is a great disgrace, so Heil, Heil, right in the Fuhrer's face. It's a freedom.